Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are continuing with my career mode in Microsoft Flight Sim 24. Let's jump in. Remember last time we managed to pass our PPL and now we can begin our missions. On this map, you can see all the missions currently available to you. Well, there's one mission currently available. Select it now. So we have one, Emma and her Nuki Discover Tour. Okay, our first mission then, it looks like it's a discovery tour, 1-star difficulty. So that's perfect for me. Cessna 172 Skyhawk, and it looks like it lasts for 15 minutes. So that's great. So let's choose. Brief. Emma Hay and her father will be joining you on this flight over their home region. Buckle up. It's time for a great session through the skies over Newquay. So if you don't know where Newquay is in Cornwall, which is in the southwest of the UK. Accept mission. First flight mission. Here we go. Here we go. So let's see what we have. We've got a contract, mission criteria. Looks like it's lots of XP there, 31,680. Okay, so let's fly. Let's get this started. I have a feeling it's going to be a long road. I think it's going to be a grind to build your credits and build your experience. Let's see what we have. Okay, let's turn off the Toby. Okay, usual thing then. We need to remove chocks, engine covers, and so on. So let's get myself sorted here. Right, so let's get rid of all this so we can be underway. Let's do the chocks. There we go. Oh, static port. That's there. Shift C to enter. Request boarding. Right. Okay, let's have a look. So, request boarding. Oh, okay. So, Emma and her father. I guess Emma and her father are now on board. Emma's in front, her father is behind. Okay, so let's jump in. Let's have a quick look at Emma. Okay, and her father. Hello there. Right, so let's Control E to get this underway. So let's do Control E. Waiting for our startup. That's great. Now let's turn on that. Ooh, right, now. Okay, are we able to go? Oh, press enter to request taxi clearance via radio. So let's press enter there. I think if you press Alt and N to skip to takeoff, I think it gives you less experience. I'm not sure, but I don't think I'll take the chance. I need all the experience, real experience and experience points I can get. Acknowledge taxi clearance. Yeah, okay. Stop at hold short. Right, so let's get this underway. So let's not speed. Again, I believe if you speed, if you do anything too crazy, it will take away experience points from you. So let's get to that little blue box. I don't know why I still can't get my Tobii eye tracker to work properly in career mode. It works lovely in, oops, cheese breaks. Oh dear. Wow, we've blasted through the old short point. That's a little tip for you. Be careful of this plane. The brakes are like cheese. Yeah, for some reason I can't get my Tobii eye tracker to work properly in career mode. I have no idea why. It works perfectly in free flight, but not in my career mode. But maybe I can sort it out as we go along. Okay, enter runway 12. So enter runway 12. Okay. Yeah. Right. So we don't have any blue boxes. I take it we are going this way. Takeoff runway 12. Okay, hold on everybody. Emma and her father, I hope they're going to be okay here. But let's give it full power. Initial climb, 1.51 nautical miles. Oh, she's ready to go. Right, so let's make sure our flaps are up. We climb to 850 feet. That's our first task. So, what are we on? 600 and climbing. That's good. So 700. Yeah, climb to 850. So we are now there. Again, you've got the option. You either fly through the blue boxes, or perhaps if you really want to, you can Alt N to skip to the flight seeing part. So if you Alt N, it's okay, but at the end you will not get as much experience points. So if you're in it for the experience points, obviously experience points are going to help you progress. But if you've only got a short time, maybe you've only got a few minutes, then Alt N. Wow, this is a sharp turn. I don't think Emma's going to be very happy. I'm not sure he's paying for this flight, whether it's Emma or her father. Right, let's have a look then. So Newquay is right, as I said, Newquay is in the southwest of England. I actually live near Newquay. So Newquay, right beside the sea. If you enjoy the seaside, you love beaches, then Newquay is the place for you. So Emma and her father have chosen Newquay for their sightseeing kind of first tour. Just going to see if my eye tracking is now going to work. Nope, it still doesn't. So strange. Just before this flight, I just did a little small kind of free flight, just to test everything. Tobii eye tracker working perfectly, but as soon as I jump into the career mode, it doesn't want to work. So I don't know if you guys have had the same issue. or if you know how to solve that issue, drop it down in the comments. I'd love to get my eye tracking working in career mode. Right. Okay. So we're still going through the boxes. Again, you've still got the option to Alt N. Alt N's going to skip to the flight sim part. Okay, so we're making our way. Let's have a look outside. Keeping myself going towards the boxes, of course. So some beautiful countryside around Newquay. If you like countryside, you like the beach, it's a great place for a holiday. Okay, we're making our way down a little now, so I take it we're getting to our point. Oh, here we are. The Cornwall, 1 nautical mile. It looks like we're going to be going around Cornwall. So let's make our way through these very, very tight turns. So we need to fly around Cornwall, maintain an altitude of 1,100 feet, stay below 87 knots. Okay, so what are we at? Oh, we're losing power, so let's give it a little more. Stay below 87. We're climbing towards 80. So it's not one of those missions you can just full power all the way. No, not at all. We're just basically flying around in a circle, giving them a chance to have a look at Cornwall. Oops. Make our way around. Let's watch our speed. Speed looks good, altitude's good. Oh, so far so good. Fairly smooth so far. Let's hope Emma and her father are gonna be happy. You don't really want to crash and burn on your first mission. Let's keep this going around then. Ah. Full stop landing via radio, fly to pattern entry. Okay, we got an Alt N as an option yet again. We can skip straight to the landing phase. Again, if you want to do that, of course you can. But I may as well try and get as many experience points as I can. Please excuse my wobbly airmanship. I'm trying to get better at flying smoothly. Right, we're flying to the pattern entry. Here we go. Whoop. Okay. Are we going to be told where to go next? Yep. Okay, here we are. Follow traffic pattern, fly to final. Okay, so again, it's a case of just follow the boxes. Don't think there's anything more difficult that we need to do other done that. Okay. I'm going to keep our speed down a little bit. Okay, so we're flying over the airfield now, as we can see there. I wonder, can we, do we have to go around and follow those boxes? Could just turn left. I'm going to try that. I don't, let's cut this a little bit. There we go. Let's take a shortcut. Hopefully we won't be penalised for doing that. He wants us to do more of a pattern kind of teardrop entry, if you like, and I kind of just cut it short. So here we are. We're nearly back where we started. Hopefully our passengers are going to be happy. Right, so let's get this round. Okay. It's actually quite handy having the blue boxes. It'd be way more difficult if we didn't have the guide here. Particularly for me, who's quite a novice. But as we go through the career mode, as we begin to fly different planes, different missions, I'm hoping I can improve. Right, I'm going to put our flaps down. I'm going to cut. Oh no. No. Whoops. Going too fast for our flaps.
500.
500. Yeah, we need to get this straighter. Okay, I feel like that's about right. Coming in on runway 12. Let's pull up a little, let's cut the power. And we have touchdown. Ooh. A bit heavy on the brakes. A little bit wobbly, a bit heavy on the brakes. So I need to improve that. Maybe gentle to start and increase as I press down on the brakes. I do have rudder pedals, which should make braking and steering a lot easier. There's no excuse for heavy braking. So let's get to our hold short point. Again, I better not go too fast. I'm going to get penalised for speeding with the flaps, I guess. It wasn't too happy with me, was it? There's something to learn for next time, and something for you all to bear in mind. It will penalise you for doing something wrong. Okay. Acknowledge handoff via radio. Let's do that. Okay. Press enter to request taxi to parking. Wait for clearance. Where's our parking? Still waiting for clearance. Yep, okay. Parking stands just up ahead. Perfect. So our parking stand is just on our right. Round we go. Oh, we've got half a nautical mile, so let's keep this going. Again, it's so tempting just to kind of give it full blast down the taxiway. But oh, look at that. As soon as I said it, we have got penalized for our taxi speed. Oh dear. But it's our very first mission. So, key points for me to remember: don't speed on the taxiways, and particularly in this plane, watch your speed before you put your flaps down. And remember the brakes. The brakes in this thing, terrible. They feel like cheese. If you stamp too hard, it's all over the shop. So be careful of the brakes. So we have got penalised for a few things. I've no idea what kind of rating or what kind of score I'm going to get for this, but it's our first mission. We can only get better from here onwards. We didn't skip any of it, so that's great. So we don't need to, we're not going to lose anything because we haven't, or we're not going to lose anything because we haven't skipped, so that's great. So let's get to that parking stand ahead, and then we'll see what our score is. Should be quite interesting. Right, a bit heavy again on the brakes. Stop at parking. Set parking brakes. Parking brakes are on. Control Shift E. Control Shift E. Okay, so how did we do? This is the exciting part. How did we do? We got a B. Oh no, we got an A. Okay. Well, I'm going to take that. We got an A. The sightseeing quality, 95%. Flight smoothness, 86%. Landing smoothness, 79%. Yeah, I guess I did have that moment where I kind of braked a bit too hard on the runway and it wobbled. Maybe it was because of that. Most important mistakes: 1 for taxi speeding and 1 flaps extended maximum speed. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna cry over that. I kind of knew where I went wrong. But great for learning. It's given me a good insight actually into this plane. You kind of know the quirks of the aircraft the longer you spend with it. Okay, great. So I'm going to leave it there. We've ended up with an A. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not anywhere near an expert, but from I can, and I hope I can improve as I go. So I'll take that. We're going to finish with an A. Thank you all. Remember, if you did like the channel, I'd be very appreciative if you could like or subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. So keep flying, and I'll see you next time.